Cheers, guys. Epix911, welcome to the Elitist Geek. And a quick look at the VR game Everspace. So I'm in the beta for Everspace. This is a game I've been keeping tabs on. I love cockpit space games like Elite Dangerous, Star Citizen, Freelancer, Wing Commander, you name it, on and on and on, right? So currently it's in beta. Like I said, it's not even early access yet. There are a lot of rough edges around this game. I've basically loaded it up to test the VR and that's it. So can't wait to check it out with you guys and show you basically what the game looks like and just give you my impression of the virtual reality as I experience it. So I'll let you know what it looks like, what it feels like, and let's take a look at some of the options. So the very first thing I want to do is look at the graphic options. And when I looked at this before, I could tell it was like epic through to low. And you can see, watch the background, it changes there, see? Low has no asteroids in the background, medium does. High adds lighting, like a star flare there. And epic just adds a little bit more lighting. We've got 1080p running, mouse sensitivity, and let's just see. Invert y-axis. Well, I think we're good. Let's keep all these settings. Actually, let's go a little lower. There we go. And let's do a continue and try it out. So I'm going to put the HMD on, guys, and let's take a look at this game. So you can see we're in the hangar here. Starting spaceship has a lot of the same variables that other games of this type have, right? Your hit points, your shield points, number of gun slots. They've added a perks thing. So you've got perks. These look like they're ship-based that you can expand and increase. So you're probably able to get better ships in this game, better gear, and advance your perks, right? There's some stats for things like how many kills you have. And right now, there's no story elements in this. This is just pure beta, rough, no story, gameplay only. So here we go. Let's do a launch. And then we will start. There we go. And I am way out of my chair. So let's try that again. There we go. So the O key, guys, resets your Rift or Vive. Now, apparently the Vive has a lot of issues, so I'm doing this on a Rift. As soon as they're either a little further along in their beta or they fix those issues in another version of the beta, I'll give the Vive a try. But right now we're doing this on the Rift. Now, I'm just going to have a look around and show you guys. So if I pivot in my own chair, you can see there's a little doorway. And it's probably for somebody that's about 4 feet tall. So the scale in this is way, way off right now. I feel like I'm about, on a scale, 2 times too large, right? I need to be about half my size to make this feel like an accurate cockpit. Even when I'm sitting here, you can see the headrest is kind of in behind me, but the chair slopes really strange. And you guys are seeing that? Yeah. The HUD looks amazing. It's got details, 2 flight sticks. I'm using a gamepad. Apparently it's going to support HOTAS or does already, but I haven't even had a chance to set that up yet. Just the gamepad. So I'm going to take a look. I got killed by some aliens. How this beta has been working is you're in a random area of space each time. It's a little different. Aliens appear. They look like they're cloaked, and they blast the crap out of you. The movement is super awkward because when you're in combat and you're thrusting, when you do the up move like that, as soon as you stop, you can't just keep going with your thumb. It's like you have to recenter the stick. Probably just a bug, but we'll check it out. So there's your guns. And there's missiles. So obviously there's no smoke in space, but to give you visual cues, they add that. Now, in terms of how things look, guys, it looks gorgeous. It looks better than Elite Dangerous does in one sense that it's more vibrant, it's more alive, but you know, that's because it's using colors. Like, look at those little wisps of gas that you see everywhere. Like, if I look below my ship and around, see all that asteroid debris there and the gun off my right wing? Nice little details. Wow, look at that. Check that out, guys. Like, that asteroid field looks intense. It's got a nice blue hue to it, so it looks like frozen chunks of water ice, right? Suspended in space. Space itself looks a lot better than it does in Elite in terms of how vast and deep space looks. Like, I really get the sense that space here is light years beyond all the stuff that I'm seeing around me here. It doesn't feel like that in Elite. Even on the Rift, which is better than the Vive, it just doesn't feel like space is that far back, right? This really, truly looks amazing. So the scale is a little off in this beta, but stuff still looks good. The sound was good. The combat was very much in your face, very arcadey. So there's the turbo boost. Now, those other aliens should arrive shortly, and I have no doubt they will blast the living crap out of me like they have the last 2 times I tried this. This is my 3rd attempt now. Just going to fly through here. An alarm will sound, and then they will appear. Oh, look at that. Look at that orange glow, guys, if you can see that. Right off this asteroid. See if I can blow that up. No. Oh, it did too. It actually blew it up. Okay, that's not bad. The explosion was nothing great. And it looks like my bullets, like obviously a bug, the rockets that I shot destroyed the asteroid. The graphic disappeared, but the rockets didn't. They're still suspended there. That looks massively dorky. Look at those tendrils of wisps of gas. That looks just amazing. Like you're witnessing some star factory where stars are born in the galaxy somewhere. Like, that looks amazing. Kind of like the northern lights we have on Earth in the far north. But imagine that suspended outside your spaceship. Like, you really get the sense of scale that you're here in space in a little dorky, dinky ship amidst all these massive chunks of water ice. So let's fly through a little bit here. Now, the aliens haven't arrived yet. They should be arriving any minute. And you guys will see the combat. I have no doubt I'm going to get my ass kicked again, but that's all right. That's all right. The alarm hasn't gone yet. Everything is legible on your HUD. Well, I shouldn't say that. Some of the numbers are a little blurry, but it looks very good. It looks very realistic. Not quite as interactive as the Elite Dangerous one does, right? This one does look a little bit more cartoony and inaccessible, as if it's meant more for display than function. And I'm talking about the back part of the cockpit there, right? On the HUD. Whereas the 2 flight sticks here, they look like you could literally just reach out and grab them. So let's keep flying. See if we can boost up a little bit. I'm going to check some keyboard commands, guys. Let's see if I can get into space. And that's a roll. Was that somebody firing at me? Yep, of course. And they're doing it again. This time I don't even see them, guys. This is just epic failure here. Something shooting at me. No freaking idea where. You see the cracks? My cockpit. And just got blasted. Now, this is super buggy right now. You guys see this. I don't. But I basically got killed. The screen for me is split horribly. It's all bugged out. But you guys can read it. I can't. So we're going to return to hangar. I'm just going to show you guys the hangar, and then I'll quit there. So let's hit the A key. There we go. So that stat screen that you guys see there that shows the ship stats, that looks just terrible. It's kind of blinking in and out in the foreground, but not quite in the background. It's buggy. They got to fix that. The hangar itself looks amazing. Like, it is a massive hangar. Look behind me there. There's more ships. Other ships there. Every bit as impressive as a space station and Elite in terms of, like, the depth of scale, right? The ships are a little dinkier than the Elite ones. Like, at the same time, more detail, but sparser in terms of, like, the HUD graphics. And definitely the scale is off. They're going to have to improve the scale. But anyways, there you go, guys. Just a quick look. I'll be looking at this game some more as it progresses. There's obviously more to it. Like, you saw no aliens there because I got my ass kicked way too freaking quickly. But anyways, guys, let me know if you have any questions. If there's things you want to see specifically in this game, and I will take a look at them. Other than that, that's just a quick look at the beta. And like I said, I'll monitor this as we get to early access and eventually release. Cheers, guys. As always, have an awesome one.